London is one of the most popular cities in the world, but it comes at a huge price tag when visiting. It is full of exciting activities, which can be expensive and put budget travellers like myself completely off. But what if I told you that you could take an incredible ride through luxurious areas, have a picnic to see London's best views, take a bus and visit a unique museum, all for $30? Stay tuned to see how I managed to make the most of the city with a small budget. Alright, good morning from London. So today I'm doing a tour and I want to show you what you can get in London for underneath $30. I'm going to take a nice canal boat, going to Camden Market, then a museum, have a picnic in the park with the most amazing views, and yeah, try to stay underneath $30. So first things first, I'm going to go to Tesco's, which is the supermarket here, and get a meal deal. So keeping the costs low for lunch. So I'm planning to do a picnic in the park. To say it's not always this weather in London. I'm making the most of it. It is beautiful out here today. So I thought this is the perfect time to take this little boat and show you all what you can do in London with a small budget. You can really make the most of it and see amazing things when it's this kind of weather. I always say it's the best city in the world. So this tour is taking place around northwest London and central London. So I'm starting at a place called Paddington. It is the base of the water bus that goes through the area called Little Venice, which is a canal, and it resembles literally Little Venice. Goes through the zoo, Regent's Park, and then you end up in Camden Town. And Camden Town is one of the biggest markets in London. So we are now between Warwick Avenue and Paddington. Absolutely gorgeous area. Look at these amazing houses here overlooking the canal. Heading to the boat pier, so it's called the Water Bus Company, and departures in a few minutes. You can either book online or just get to the terminal. I'm not actually quite sure where it is. I don't remember because last time I did this was like 10 years ago. But I'm pretty sure you can just hop on and pay for your spot once you're there. Go.
Morning. And then from there you see our signs houses that
passengers by keeping chatter to a minimum and by turning down the volume on those phones of yours. Thank you for your attention. Now sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy your trip. Where we began, there in Browning's Pool, that's where the Regent's Canal links up with the Paddington arm of the Grand Union Canal and Paddington Basin. If you turned around and went for about 4 weeks in the opposite direction on this boat, you could go all the way to Birmingham if you really wanted to, though we do charge extra for that. On the left hand side you can see there's a cream boat called Falona. That was in a Bob Dylan music video, Blood in My Eyes, recorded in Camden in 1993. Falona on the left there. It was owned by Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics at the time, as did Charles Dickens, who had a home on nearby Randolph Road. It's just a 3-minute walk away from here towards Warwick Avenue Station. Randolph Road is where we get the word Randy from, so that tells you exactly what kind of extracurricular activity went on that street. So in the distance we have a tunnel, the Maida Hill Tunnel, 248 metres long, but you might notice that that tunnel has no path, including Buckingham Palace. I'd like to see that electricity bill. This open space in the water, that's a winding hole where boats can spin around and perform a U-turn so that they don't have to reverse for miles at a time. On the right hand side now you're looking at the African hunting dogs, also known as painted wolves. They look very much like hyenas, but they're canine, so they've got more in common with domestic dogs. Just don't tell them that. Which was the world's first ever walk-through aviary, but since 2022 it's been converted into Monkey Valley, and it's now home to black and white colobus monkeys. To the left you'll be able to see the Feng-Shang Princess over on your right hand side as we take this corner. So place your orders now. I've heard that the duck is particularly fresh. And now we move on to St. Mark's Crescent. St. Mark's Crescent, the houses on the right hand side here, these are the only homes in London with private moorings directly onto the canal, and that's one of the reasons that houses on this street start at £5 million. For 7 to 14 days, and then they have to move on a kilometre to a mile just to the next available spot. These are 7-day moorings here. Pirates getting younger and younger these days. And then we will go pass into...
The water bus ride takes about 40 minutes to take you right in the centre of Camden Market, where you can find food stalls, pubs and a huge open-air market. Camden has 3 main markets, which is a good option if you're looking for unique things to buy. However, it has become very touristy over the years. Alright, so the boat takes us straight to the market, Camden Market, where it's lunchtime, so everyone's having something to eat in one of the food stalls. It's very busy. Yeah, this market is really cool. You can get all sorts of clothes and funky things. There's vending. Ooh. There's also a cyber dog here. It's a famous store. All sorts of leather jackets. Really unique place, Camden Market. Yeah, so all sorts of food here. So I'm just trying to get through now. It's quite a lot of people. It is summer. It is a nice day. But yeah, so this is the Stables Market. I'm going through to then Primrose Hill Park. Primrose Hill is about a 10-minute walk from here, where you've got epic views and you can have a nice lunch. So I'm gonna have my nice meal deal from Tesco, a little picnic in Primrose. Primrose Hill, located in North London, is a charming area known for its stunning views of the city skyline from the top of its 213-foot hill. It's a popular spot for picnics and strolls, surrounded by beautiful Victorian terraces. The area is part of the larger Regent's Park, offering a peaceful escape from the urban bustle. Primrose Hill is also home to several celebrities and has a calm village feel with unique boutiques, which sets it apart from the rest of the city. Just reached Primrose Hill Park and climbing up the steep hill for some epic views. Time to break, enjoy the views, eat my lunch, enjoy this incredible weather in London. 26 degrees today. Yeah. Being a tourist in my city, loving this. I've arrived at the top of the hill with the view behind me. I'm going to try to find a spot to fly my drone and eat. First of all, I'm going to eat, get some energy, and then try to fly over these incredible views of London. Alright, so I've had my lunch, I've had a wonderful time at that park with those views, and I've spent £20 so far. So let's see, I've got £5 left and I still need to get the bus to the museum, and I want to see if I can get a cheap coffee somewhere. So let's find out. There's a really cute coffee stop here. Look at that. Let's find out if their coffee's cheap. Wow, that's actually really cheap for London. Flat white for £3, large. A small one, £2.50. Okay. Can I have a small flat white, please? Yeah, I'm just doing these in and all. Oh, lovely. All right, thank you. All right, so I got my coffee for £2.50, which is actually really good in London. They're usually like £3.50 and above. So there we go. I'm still in budget, guys, and I need a coffee now to wake up and go and absorb this amazing knowledge. One of my favorite museums in London is called the Wellcome Museum. It's a medicine museum. I can actually go there by foot from here. It's in Euston, but I'm gonna take the 27 bus. Yes, I do know London by buses, or the numbers, because if you come here as a tourist, it's also a good experience to take the bus, the double decker, and see more of London that way. And it's only £1.75, so yeah, let's go. Double-decker bus. Here we are, taking the front seat to enjoy the view of London from above. We're going all the way to Euston from Camden. You can walk as well if you want to be even cheaper than me. But it is a nice day, it is hot, so I'm taking a break from walking and I want to enjoy the views. I hopped on the bus to leave Camden and ride 10 minutes to central London in Euston Square. It is home to a medical museum called the Wellcome Collection, which explores the intersections of science, medicine, life and art. Founded by Sir Henry Wellcome in 1936, it houses a unique collection of medical artifacts, manuscripts and artworks. Now reach central London. I'm about to head into the museum. This is also where universities are, hospitals. It's a bit of an educational area. Alright, so I'm inside now. So inside the museum, this is a permanent exhibition called Being Human, and explores what it's actually like to be human in different forms. And this is what your microbiome actually looks like. Look at that. This rich biodiverse environment inside your gut. And they've represented that with laser cut paper. Amazing. The museum features exhibits on the human body, medicine's history, and contemporary health issues. The free galleries include the Medicine Man and Being Human exhibit. The Medicine Man permanent exhibition has been replaced by Jason and the Adventure of 254. It transports us back in time to Pinderfields Hospital on the 1st of August 1980 at 2:54 p.m. when he witnessed his parents being told of the autoimmune condition that paralyzed him from the neck down from the age of 11 to 16. While he was unable to move, Jason's interior world was inhabited by characters from comic strips and TV shows, intertwined with memories of his experiences of life, both before and during his hospitalization. Rather than remember it as a time of trauma or loss, he sees it as the awakening of his creative life as an artist. The installation is a dreamlike distillation of his childhood memories of what was happening inside and outside his body and within his imagination. 10 minutes down that way, you've got the British Museum as well, which is a really cool museum as well for African arts, ancient Egypt, all of that. So you've got the option also to go there. I chose the Medicine Museum, but it's also free, the British Museum, like most museums in London. So there you go. This is the free stuff you can do around London. It's fun. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I mean, I love London. Initially, I love the city so much, but I love it even more when the weather is like this. I mean, look at these houses as well. And I'm really enjoying making these videos. So subscribe if you want more, share, comment. What would you like to see more of? I really enjoyed myself today. Hope you did too. Peace.